Hello my dear people, my name is Arina and this is my channel. Today in this video I want to talk about the most popular subject of these days. I want to talk about coronavirus. It's a video I devoted more to family care rather than babies, but it's about the most interesting facts that I researched and I'm giving it to you, and some recommendation how to protect yourself and your family from this virus. Let's get started. Hey guys, and I apologize for the noise in the background. The thing is, I'm with a baby at home alone, and if this noise disturbs you, I'm really sorry. I decided to shoot this video anyway because it's really important information that you need to know. As we all know, coronavirus is a respiratory infection that transfers from animals to humans and from humans to humans. As it is respiratory, you can get infected from the spit or cough of a sick person. We've heard a lot that the roots of this virus are in China and from the famous market of the city Wuhan. I hope I pronounced it correctly. Scientists thought initially it came from the bats because coronavirus found in bats it's 96% matches with coronavirus found in humans. It probably Chinese people ate bats, or they sell them, or they contact them. But the new research showed that actually it's another animal whose virus in it 99% matches with the coronavirus in people. It is pangolins. It's exotic animal living only in Asia, and last year Chinese customs, they stopped near Chinese border, they stopped 12.5 ton of these animals, scales of these animals. It means around 50 or 60,000 of these animals were killed. What did they do with the meat of these animals, or what they're gonna do with the scales? It's mystery for us, but it's that's probably truth that this virus came from them. The symptoms of this coronavirus are the same like the symptoms of regular flu. It is a high body temperature, it's fever, it's a headache, and plus the symptoms remind you stomach flu, diarrhea, nausea. But what the 100%, all the patients, they have the same symptoms characterized that is, you have coronavirus. It's a dry cough. Because coronavirus strikes, first of all, lungs and bronchi, you have a dry cough, pain in the chest, and short, hard breathing. You probably heard that incubation period equal 14 days. Incubation period, it's a period between moment that you get infected and the moment that the sickness manifests itself, that you actually see that you have a coronavirus. But bad news, it's not a 14 days. Now it's a 24 days. So you can walk, you can talk, you can infect other people, not even having a clue that you have a coronavirus. In other words, a lot of cases haven't been discovered. It means that statistic that we see right now, it's not the right statistics. I don't want to scare anybody, but it's in fact it is 2-3 times more infected people when we see right now in the news. And a lot of people, they just ignore it. They think, oh, it's a running nose, oh, it's a cough, oh, it's a regular flu, and they don't go to the hospital. They treated this sickness at home, and this is the dangerous things. Please, people, don't ignore any symptoms. Just go and find out. In a lot of tests they taken right now in China, and the doctors, when they take a test, they take it from the upper part of lungs, but coronavirus strikes the lower part of lungs. It's really difficult to discover that. If a test is negative, it's not necessarily, it is negative indeed. Even we don't know the right statistics of infected people, but we know right statistic of the dead people, and statistics is relatively really low. Compare with the regular flu, it's just to compare. It's in the last season, only in the United States, 19 million people got infected with a regular flu, and 10,000 people, American people in the United States, 10,000 people died in the last season, including 68 kids. So if we look at coronavirus, the statistic of the death, it's only 2.5%. And 80% of these death cases, it's people who are in age. It's over 60, 70, and 80 years. They had a serious problems with health. They had heart issues or another health issues. So if you're young and healthy, you have a really good chances to get recovered from coronavirus. So take care of all the people, of your grandparents and your parents. Just say them, stay home, please. Less be in a public place, more be in the fresh air, because they are under the risk more than anybody else. Unfortunately, there is not such a thing like immune to this virus. For instance, you get infected and you get recovered, but you have the same chances to get infected again like anybody else. Your body doesn't form immune against this virus. A very interesting fact about this virus, coronavirus loves cold weather. Surprisingly, it loves cold weather, and it is winter right now. It's spreading out all over, but we expected to see as soon as the spring comes, the amount of infected people should go down. Can we get coronavirus from this shipping box? Remember, like it was a Simpson cartoon that was years ago, and this cartoon was now it names prophetic because actually it showed us the situation right now. But is it really true? Can we get infected from a shipping box? No. We know as the infection is respiratory, you can get infected from direct contact with this person, from the speed and breathing, and from the touching the things that they've been touching. The main bacterial spreaders, it is smartphones, keyboards, computer mouses, but the virus itself, it lives on a plastic, on a glass, it lives up till 2-3 days. On a tissue, on a paper, it up till 60 minutes, up 1 hour, 60-90 minutes. So the chances that a virus survives in a box which is shipping from the China for days and sometimes in weeks, it's equal 0. Can mask help to protect you from coronavirus? What a lot of doctors think, what is World Health Organization thinks. If you're a healthy person, you don't need a respiratory mask. Only when you directly contact with the sick people or you're in the hospital. But can the mask really help? It does not, because it has a holes that the virus can get through, and virus is not stopped by this mask. And the mask covers only half of your face. It's your nose, it's your lips, but the eyes, it's the only ways how you get infected too. So you touch the same items that a sick person touches, you handshake with them, and you touch after your face, your lips, your nose, or eyes. That's a good way to get infected too. So what is the prevention to protect you and your family? To protect yourself and your family from the virus. A lot of people think if they strengthen their immune system, they eat garlic, they eat onion, and it helps them to be protected from the virus. But in fact, you don't scare the virus, you scare the neighbors around you. The regular flu and the coronavirus, any virus, it is not a bacteria. It is, when it is in the air, it is a death. that. When it touches a live organism, it becomes alive. So by a strong immune system doesn't really help you here. What really helps you here is just it's reduce the concentration of the virus in the air. Avoid crowded places, avoid crowd, let's be in the public places, walk more. Do not contact with sick people. It's really easy to say, but if you don't really know if this person is infected or not, or it's the person himself doesn't know if he is infected or not, just what you can do is less handshaking, less touching items, wash your hands more often, no less than 20 seconds. With animals, especially wild animals, do not visit places like a petting zoo, and do not eat raw or undercooked meat or seafood. And the good news at last, all of this story with coronavirus attracted attention a lot of people towards animals' rights. This famous market in China is closed right now, and they are closing different animals market throughout the China, and not only in China, in Asia in general. So that is a good news, and this is health for animals is closed now. And this is how I want to finish my video. And I wish you stay healthy, take care of your family, take care of your kids, and I hope to see you in the next videos. Bye bye.